Hey, good morning and welcome to Rick's Retirement Journey. It is Friday, the 27th of March at approximately 10:40 a.m. I've been at my bookstore, the local Books a Million, since about 6 o'clock this morning. We received a truck shipment last night, and we're in the process of putting everything away. So I've put away about a carton and a half of books. Topics include anything from medieval history, European history, American history, World War I, World War II, African American history, tarot cards, personal growth, psychology, cooking, coloring books, sticker books, young adult, manga, and I forgot. But I'm on break for like about another 13 minutes. So I just wanted to kind of jump on here real quick. So, hey, for those that commented on my video, thank you so much. Yeah, Zoe, she is a cutie. We've had her for, I think, about 10 or 11 years. She's my baby. She, when I'm sitting in the family room, she comes up and sits next to me. When I'm laying in bed, she likes to lay down, not at the foot of the bed, but next to where I would actually step out of bed. So I've got to be real careful when I get out of bed in the morning. I almost stepped on her one time. I felt her. I said, "Whoops!" So, but no, she's an awesome watchdog. She listens pretty well. But when I'm out in the yard, she's out in the yard with me. When I'm in the family room, she kind of hangs out. For being her age, she still does real well running up and down the stairs, up into the master bedroom and back downstairs. She hears something, she'll bark. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but we do have a doggy door where she can come in and out on her own. And so, yeah, she's a great family friend, a great asset as far as security is concerned. But yeah, I love her so much. But today, it's cloudy, overcast. The weather is warm. It's got to be at least 70 some odd degrees right now. And, I think we're expecting rain later on today, which would be fantastic. I did cut the grass yesterday, just the sides and the front. And I do have an electric mower, which I just mulched the grass right back into the lawn, which was pretty good. But no, today's going to be a good day, and just had a little bit of a snack. I'll get ready to go back in there here in a little bit and continue with the mission of putting away books on the shelves. There are, I think, general manager and two other assistant managers, plus two people that are helping me put stuff away and unpacking stuff. And we do have one associate up at the register, and she's kind of just putting stuff away, in and around the register area, like little knick-knack, paddywhack type stuff. But yeah, my wife asked me, well, why do you have to go in so early? I said, well, they were looking for someone to come in, and my wife, she likes to sleep in, so I get up at 5. I'm here by almost 6 o'clock. By the time I get back home, she's probably already up and about, maybe having late breakfast, early lunch, and then we'll just decide what we want to do for the rest of the day after that. I'm not sure if my niece is going to make it. She left us a message yesterday. Her husband and I think one or two of her children are not feeling so well, and that's kind of a long haul from upstate New York all the way down here. So. But no, I'll get back home and really don't have a whole heck of a lot to do. Might do some reading. There's a series that I started watching. It's called The Three Body Problem. It's kind of weird. It's science fiction. I'm just trying to get into trying to get into the gist of it right now. Trying to grasp the nuances of what's going on. If excuse me. If it doesn't get any better, I'm just going to, turn it off and just go from there. My wife I had told her about a couple of movies I had watched last week, and they weren't real great movies. But she said, "Well, why did you watch them?" And I said, "I don't know. I started watching them. I just wanted to see how it ended." And then when it ended, I got real disappointed. I don't know if I've discussed this before or not. So then earlier this week, I started watching a movie or two. And after about the first 15, 20 minutes, if it didn't grip me, if it didn't grasp me, I just changed it and went on to find something else. So what else is going on? Hey, next week, I think the space mission Artemis 2 is supposed to be launching with, I think, 3 or 4 astronauts to go ahead and head towards the moon, fly around the moon, and then head on back to Earth. It'll mark the first time since, I guess it was Apollo 18 that had gone up, and went from there. Talking about old stuff, and I got about 8 minutes left. Talking about old stuff, we have these little handheld devices. They're called scanners, and we scan the barcodes in the back of the books just to make sure that we put them in the appropriate place, appropriate category, and things like that. So the manager, she handed myself a scanner and one to one of my fellow associates, and I kind of looked at her and said, "Hey, phasers on stun," and she had a blank look on her face. So I kind of wheeled my card out, and as I was there looking to see which books I was going to put away first, she came out. Said, "Hey, by the way, do you know the term phasers on stun?" She goes, "No, I really don't. You said it, and I was kind of wondering." Well, phasers on stun, for those of us, if you know, Star Trek, phasers. If you didn't want to kill the person, you just put phasers on stun, and you just go from there. So, one thing I love about working in this bookstore is seeing all the people that are coming in. It is so great, so awesome, all ages, men and women, children, babies. It's such a cool place. It's a cool place, and even though I got to spend some time on my feet and put books away, I get I get no greater satisfaction than just walking around the store, putting stuff away, and just knowing that I put it in the right spot. Because I've been finding so much stuff that's not in the correct spot. So 7 minutes, I've got to go. Hey, thanks again for watching and commenting on my video. Hopefully this weekend I'll take an inventory and start listing all the YouTubers that I follow and kind of give them a shout out. I've been meaning to do that for a while, and there's a couple of other things I've been meaning to do, like consolidating that, the top 100 things to do, et cetera, et cetera. Taking that top 101 or whatever it was and just saying, hey, out of all of these are the top 10 out of the 100 or one or whatever the case may be. So, excuse me, I'll think about doing something like that too. So, but hey, other than that, living life, enjoying retirement. People watching at the moment, clouds are rolling in. Hopefully rain will come in later, and it's supposed to be a nice weekend. So hope you have a nice weekend. Hope you have a great day today. Have a nice afternoon. Have a nice evening. And hey, until next time, Rick out. Bye.